Hello everyone, my name is Joseph and welcome back to the Popsicleknight channel.
This video is sponsored by PTCGLstore.com, a great place for you to buy Pokemon TCG code cards. Please remember to use my code KNIGHT22 at checkout so that you can get a 5% discount. Thank you guys so much for your support and for your supporting PTCGLstore.com. In today's video, I'll be showcasing Forretress EX from the new PALDEA Evolve expansion set. And if you get the premium pass for 600 crystals on PTCG Live, you can get a few copies of Forretress EX along with a fully playable deck. And that's actually what I'll be showcasing today because this deck is actually pretty fun to play. And later on, you can also earn a few copies of Wo-Chien EX in the premium pass ladder, which fits in quite nicely in this pre-constructed deck. But first, let's take a closer look at Forretress EX. It has the ability Exploding Energy. Once during your turn, you can search your deck for up to 5 basic grass energies and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. However, this Forretress EX will be knocked out. And because it is knocked out, your opponent will get 2 prizes when you use this ability. So you will be limited to using this ability only once or twice in a game. However, in most cases, the energy acceleration setup will most likely make up for your giving up 2 prizes. Forretress EX also has a decent attack. For 2 grass energy, Guard Press deals 120 damage, and during your opponent's turn, this Pokemon receives 30 less damage from attacks. The extra defense may just allow it to tank a hit or 2 before it gets knocked out. And I really like the idea presented in this pre-constructed deck because they paired Forretress EX with Ambipom. This is great because it has the attack Full Tilt Fling. Starting with just 1 colorless energy, you flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon, and you deal 60 damage times the number of heads. And just to give you an idea with how strong this attack is, if you flip 5 heads successfully, you can deal as much as 300 damage, which is insane. But then again, it is RNG based, so it is not always guaranteed. But to me, that's what makes this deck a ton of fun. But we're not done yet because Ambipom also has the ability Primate Dexterity. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, and it doesn't matter if this Pokemon is on the active spot or on the bench, you flip a coin, and if it's heads, you prevent that damage. Just keep in mind though that this ability still cannot prevent effects of attacks or any attacks that ignores abilities like the attacks of Alolan Vulpix V-Star or Duraludon VMAX. So the whole strategy for this deck is to use Forretress EX's ability to accelerate up to 5 grass energies on Ambipom. After using Forretress EX's ability, your opponent will get 2 prize cards, and when they do, you actually fall behind on prizes, and this could be a good thing because this deck also comes with a few more cards that activates when you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, which may just give you an advantage. First, we have the new Reversal Energy. This special energy usually only counts as 1 colorless energy. However, when you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, and this card is attached to an evolution Pokemon that does not have a rule box on it, Reversal Energy will then instead count as 3 energies of every type. So when you have this energy on Ambipom, you will receive 3 extra energies for your attack. Second, we also have the Defiance Band. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, the attacks of the Pokemon this tool card is attached to will do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. As for the other Pokemon in this deck, we have Kricketune with the Swelling Tune ability, which adds 40 HP to your grass Pokemon in play. This will increase Forretress EX's HP up to 310 HP. And we also have 1 copy of Luminion V with the Luminous Sign ability. When you place this card from your hand onto the bench, you may search your deck for any 1 support card. This deck also comes with a few new cards. First, we have the new Super Rod, which allows you to shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy from your discard pile back to your deck. And we also have Iono. This powerful support card makes each player shuffle their hand and is placed to the bottom of their deck. After which, each player draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. Just keep in mind that you can only draw cards if you put any cards on the bottom of your deck. So to sum up this deck, it is RNG based, so you probably will not win every game. However, this deck is a ton of fun to play, especially when you deal tons of damage and even negate attack damage when your opponent least expects it. Anyways, that's pretty much it. You can find the complete deck list in the description below. And now please enjoy the following gameplay videos showcasing this pre-constructed deck featuring Forretress EX along with Ambipom.
Alright, nice. We win the coin flip, so we are going first. We have a few nest ball to get our basics, and we're gonna start with a Pineco in the active spot. I do like going first with this one because we have to evolve into Forretress EX, and this deck is pretty interesting. It also has Lost City Stadium, and it is a double-edged sword. My opponent can lose their Pokemon and not have access to it, but they can do the same for us. And what is this? Ooh, Tinglu EX with a Cursed Land. So this Pokemon, if it's in the active and its opponent have damage counters on it, they cannot use their ability, so that's pretty bad. First, let's go ahead and set up our Ambipom, and ooh, looks like our other Ambipom are in our prizes, so I'll just go ahead and set up another Pineco. We can use our Forretress EX to attack as well, and they are weak against grass, so we might be able to attack with our Forretress EX. For now, I think I'll just put a grass energy on Pineco, and then I'm just gonna end my turn. I could use Professor's Research to draw into more cards, hopefully draw into a Forretress EX and start attacking their Tinglu EX. And this is a nice matchup because they are weak against grass type. They also have Koraidon EX and also Hisuian Arcanine V. Okay, they have a stone armor to reduce attack damage, and Holucha is a great pair to Tinglu, putting those damage counters on our Ambipom and our Pineco. So now, while this Tinglu is in the active, we cannot use our abilities. And Koraidon EX, they actually have a really strong start, putting those 2 energies on their Tinglu. So now it can attack on their next turn if they can draw into more cards, that is. So I'm just going to put an energy on Pineco, and I'm just going to use Professor's Research. I'm not going to use the Lost City. It's too much of a liability. We got an Ambipom though. Alright, this is weak against grass, so I'll just evolve my Forretress EX. I mean, I could do it either way. I can sacrifice my Forretress EX and start attacking with Ambipom, but then I'll just lose it. So I'll lose the energies that are attached to my Forretress EX. So what I'm going to do is just end my turn. If my opponent attacks, they will have to flip a coin and be successful before they can attack our Ambipom, but they will just pass. They don't have any energies. They're depending on their top deck. So what I'm going to do is just actually retreat my Ambipom and use Forretress EX to attack, which deals 210 damage. Not quite enough to knock it out. We would have been able to, but because of that stone chest plate, it actually reduces damage. So the stadium is actually increasing our retreat cost here. Alright, now it's ready to attack. 150 damage, and then damage counters to our bench. Yeah, Tinglu is pretty powerful. We can use our Forretress EX ability. However, we're just gonna tank a hit here, and then we can knock out their Tinglu. Yeah, they're not gonna get any prizes yet. 120 damage. And 20 damage to our Ambipom. Alright, so it's our turn. We can knock out this active. Got another Ambipom. Reversal energy will not help us at this time, but for the meantime, I'm just gonna start charging up my Ambipom. Put this tool card, and then yeah, just knock out this guy with Guard Press. And Guard Press increases our defense by 30, so we will receive 30 less damage from their attacks, which is really nice. And we get 2 prizes. Alright, Ultra Ball and Professor's Research. A really strong draw there. Now we have we can draw more cards with our Professor's Research. Alright, what do we got here? Koraidon gets an energy, but not quite enough to attack. So we are in a good spot here. And they also have Great Tusk. Alright. Dino Cry. They don't have any energies to attack, so they're just gonna accelerate energy and end their turn. Nice. Okay. We got another Forretress EX. We can evolve our second one. And then we will get knocked out in the next turn, though. We're not dealing enough damage to their Koraidon EX, and no way for us to retreat. Forretress EX's retreat is really high. I'm just gonna use Ultra Ball and then discard one basic energy and this Ambipom. I can retrieve that with our Good Rod. Just get Cricket Tot, increase. I get a Luminion. Let's see. We could probably get a switch or something with Arvin. So I'm just gonna use Luminion V. I can use Boss's Orders. Let me just use Boss's Orders. Let's just do that. Get another 2 prizes with Forretress EX. We can accelerate an energy to this other one. And then I could knock out their Hisuian Arcanine V because it is weak against grass as well. And we are dealing 240 damage because of their weakness. There it is. 2 more prizes. And we just need to knock out 1 more and that's going to be game. There's our 2 Ambipom. We were searching for that this whole time. Okay, so now it's my opponent's turn. They can knock out my active Forretress EX. And then all we have to do is finish off 1 more 2 prizer from their board with our Ambipom. And then hopefully win the game. So they only get, well, they get 2 prizes for that, right? So that will allow us to still use Forretress EX. As long as they don't have Ting Lu, we are okay. Gonna go ahead and set up my 2 Ambipoms just in case. Use Professor's Research. And what do we got here? We got an Ultra Ball. And an Energy. I could just go all out and hope for the best. We will have 7 cards on our Ambipom. I'm just gonna use Ultra Ball to get the Cricket Tot, I guess. It's fine. And then, yeah, we can sacrifice our Forretress EX. Exploding Energy. And we have exactly 5 energies in our deck. Look at this. So, we're just gonna attach all of this in the active spot. 7 energies, and we need at least, what? 5 coin flips? Yeah, we need at least 5 successful coin flips to knock out their Koraidon EX. So they will get 2 prizes because our Forretress EX does get knocked out for using its ability. And yeah, let's hope for the best. Full Tilt Fling. Come on, I need 5 heads, please. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go! There you have it, guys. Full Tilt Fling, Ambipom with Forretress EX for our first game. Wow, not too bad. Good game. Alright, nice. We win the coin flip again, and I am going first. And we're going to start with an Ambipom this time. Let's go ahead and put this in the active spot. And let's see who we're going up against. We have a Nest Ball for another basic. It's going to help us get our Pineco. And we got an Forretress EX, so that's good. Let's go ahead and set up our Pineco. We have an Ultra Ball. I'm wondering if I could use that now for our setup. But I could use that to get an Ambipom as well. So I'm just going to end my turn for now. Ambipom or maybe Luminion V. Because right now our draw is not really great. But I could try and get more Pokemon or get a huge attack damage right off the bat if I do use the Ultra Ball to get an Ambipom. But it looks like we're going up against a Kyurem VMAX build. Dude, they have 3 of them. All set up because of their Battle VIP pass. And they also have Radiant Greninja to help them draw extra cards. They are going to use Escape Rope, put Pineco in the active spots. I don't think they have an attack that will knock out our Pineco here. No, I don't think they do. Alright, cool. So, since we already made our first turn, we can actually use our Forretress EX, knock out our active to get our Ambipom in the active spot once we evolve it. Let me just get another Pineco just as an insurance. Evolve our active so we can use our reversal energy to put 3 extra energies on our Ambipom. So with this Ultra Ball, I'm just gonna get this guy. So now we can evolve into an Ambipom. We can also use our Defiance Band, increase our damage, because once we knock out a Forretress EX, my opponent gets 2 prizes, putting us behind on prizes, and that will activate our Defiance Band. So I'll go ahead and put 1 energy to Pineco, and then the rest to our Ambipom here. And that will knock out Forretress EX. So now we can just switch our Ambipom into the active spot, and then we can use reversal energy. And I'm hoping we can flip at least, what do we need here? At least 4. We need at least 4 heads to knock out their Kyurem V, getting our first 2 prizes, and that will even us out, right? So here we go. Full tilt fling. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we missed it. We missed it by 1 heads. Man, okay. We missed it by 1. So yeah, that's the only downside, because it is RNG based. Unfortunately, you won't always get the result that you want. For 210. If I had to so this deck is actually pre-constructed. So I did not make any changes to this deck. So it is what it is. So Pokemon created it, and then I got the premium pass, and it just came with this pre-constructed deck. And I thought, you know, it was pretty fine. It was fine. I would add a Bibarel if I had to change this, but as it is, it's pretty good. Firstly, I cannot retreat my Pineco, so I will just have to end my turn here and hope for the best. Ambipom is still pretty secure, because my opponent will have to flip a coin successfully to deal any damage to our Ambipom, and we are dealing a lot of damage with a successful coin flip. The downside, though, to reversal energy is that you have to be behind on prizes, and that can kind of throw you off if you're not paying attention. And instead of it being 7, like right now, it's 7 energy cards on Ambipom. But if you are even on prizes, or if you are ahead in prizes, that reversal energy will only count as 1 colorless energy. So my opponent is actually setting up pretty nicely here. They have 3 Kyurem VMAXs all ready to go, and so many energies are being accelerated to them, and that's a lot of water energies, I gotta say. But you know what? This will make it a lot easier for us. If we can just knock out 2 Kyurem VMAXs, we should be okay and get all 6 prizes. So I'm hoping we can get at least 2 heads here, right, to knock out their Kyurem VMAX, and we really don't have any other choice, and we're just hoping for the best. So we just need 2 to knock out this guy. Okay, there it is. It's a guarantee, and we even got 5 heads. That is crazy. 330, and that's all we need for our next attack. But since we only have 1 Pokemon left in play, it's all or nothing. If my opponent flips, if we flip Tails with a Primate Dexterity, we will lose this game. So this is a pretty clutch game. Will we survive an attack? Dude, let's go. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and use Ultra Ball. You can just guarantee a survival here. I'm just gonna use Luminion V. Probably use to get that, our Professor's Research maybe. See what we can get here. Iono's pretty good, but yeah, let's go ahead and use Iono. Why not? Okay, just use this reversal energy. It's just gonna count as 1, but that's fine. Have my opponent also shuffle their hand. They get 3. We both get 3, and we got Super Rod. And I'm just gonna get another Apom. Yeah, Apom is best here. Pineco, we probably will not be able to use Forretress EX anymore because we're really low on our prizes, and if they do get a knockout here, they will just get one more prize. So we'll just shuffle those back with the Super Rod, and here we go, guys. Hopefully we'll just win this game here. And now, full tilt swing, we just need 5 heads. Okay, we got 3. We got 3, that's pretty good. And all we need to do is survive an attack one more time, please. And that should win us the game. If they retreat their Kyurem VMAX though, we'll have to contend with another full HP Kyurem VMAX. They can use Lost Vacuum. They can remove our tool card. And here we go, for Sealstone, they can also get Boss's Orders maybe. Get our Luminian V, get 2 prizes for that. And they just need to get one more. Okay, well, this is a pretty close game. Pretty close, but they need 3 more prizes. Luminian V is a liability here, though. They get 2 prizes if they end up knocking out our Ambipom in the active spot. But with no cards left in our hand, this is pretty bad. Iona is good, but it can be a bad thing for you too, because if you draw into really bad cards, especially if you also have fewer prize cards, it can get you really bad cards in the process. So Iono is also a double-edged sword. It's a very powerful card, but late game, I think compared that with Roxanne, I would go with Roxanne a lot better. Roxanne is a lot better than Iono, in my opinion, in a late game situation. But it is what it is, so let's see. Come on, I need to get heads here. Prevent this attack, flipping 1 coin. Let's go! Alright, it's our turn. We got a basic energy. Attach that to Ambipom. And yeah, I think we should be able to flip the cards that we need here to win this game. 2 heads? Are you serious? Oh, dude. We had 8 coin flips. Alright, well, anyway. That's RNG for you. We survived 2 attacks, but now I'm giving my opponent another chance to win here. Another chance to win. They are going to use Irida, though. So no Boss's Orders. We just need 1 more coin flip to knock out their active. But we're doing well, you know. That Primate Dexterity is doing its job, and our RNG is on our side. So yeah, this deck is so much fun. I'm pretty sure it's very frustrating for my opponent not being able to knock out such a simple low HP Pokemon. But yeah, and we have the potential to deal a lot of damage, but RNG can also go against you. They are gonna hard retreat, getting this Kyurem VMAX out of the active spot. They're gonna use Radiant Greninja to attack 2 of our Pokemon. I think they're gonna take a chance on Ambipom and our Apom. And come on, I need heads. Please survive an attack. Please survive an attack. Let's go! My opponent can't knock me out. That's funny. Alright, cool. Alright, here's our chant. We got Boss's Orders off the top deck. Let's go. Please stop. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. That's game. That's it. There's no way my opponent can get out of this one, man. Wow. Oh man. 7 heads, 9 heads! This is insane! 540 damage for a knockout, winning us the game. That is one of the best games with this deck, guys. Oh man, I love it. Good game, man. Good game. There you have it. Ambipom Forretress EX. Very fun deck to play. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to smash the like button for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching the Popsicleknight channel, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.